PK52, the Saturday morning meeting. Just got off a meeting with Gulf States and talking about Silver Certified and all the new things happening at Toyota. So to continue where we were talking last week, we talked about the Big Seven. Meet 7 people, total strangers, every single day. No matter how hard you have to work, you've just got to get in front of more people and tell them what you do. So advertising has been gigantic. I mean, if you look at insurance agents, they take big giant billboards out. It's got a picture of their head on there and it says, KC Nix, Allstate Insurance, I'm on your side. Well, you know what? That's not necessarily true. They'll take my money. They'll give me an insurance policy. And if I've got a claim, I'll get an 800 number and talk to somebody that I have no idea where they are or who they are. So my agent doesn't come to my side. They have somebody on an 800 number that's going to try to settle my claim or not pay me or whatever they're going to do. So I've got commercials on TV. I've got lawyers. I mean, look at all the billboards on lawyers. Hey, have a car accident so I can make you rich. No, and I'm not saying they can't get you some money, because they can, but who they're making rich is them. Because you pay their legal fees before you get a dime, and plus they give you a percentage. So, it's interesting how people market themselves. Okay, there is a fallacy that car salespeople are not loyal or not faithful or not honest. And you know what? There are people that aren't honest. No matter who you are or where you work, there's people that aren't honest. They've never been honest and they don't care to be honest. Okay, but you can't qualify a dealership as a place that does things that's really not honest or deceptive. For example, somebody will trade a car in and you ask them a simple question: is there any concerns on the car? Is there anything that the car needs? And almost to a person, the answer is, oh, no, we really shouldn't get rid of this car. It's been the best car. It's kind of like a family member. We hate to let it go. It's been so good. And then you get the car in, and all of a sudden the dealership ends up spending $500 to $2,500 in the shop doing brakes and tires. It's got a leak in the differential or what. It's crazy. And the reason they traded the car was because somebody told them it needed some mechanical love. And okay, they didn't disclose that to the dealership, so I'm not going to sit there and tell you that customers are dishonest, but I'm also not going to tell you that car dealerships are dishonest. It is a buy and sell situation, but I will tell you this. If I'm buying something that's multiple thousands of dollars, I mean, we're talking automobiles, anywhere from $20,000 up to millions of dollars, then I would like to be able to do a transaction with somebody that I have a background on, somebody that I know something about. If I don't know you at first contact, would you send me a little information about you? I don't really need your help on the car. I've been online. Gang, online has changed everything. It's made it easier for a salesperson to represent the product because they've already done their due diligence and they've done their work. They've already done it. And so what I need to do is represent myself. If I've taken all the tests that the manufacturer requires, and I'm certified by the manufacturer, if I've done all of their launches, so I know all their new products come out, I've gone to the training on those products, then I'm nationally certified there. I may have worked there for 10 years and I've earned Sales Society. I'm bronze or silver or gold or whatever the manufacturer is. I need to forward that information to the consumer. What I'm trying to sell is me. And I don't want to sell me one time. I want to sell me as many times as you buy a car or anybody in your close network or family a car. Just the same way. And I hate to be so repetitive, but I'm going to be repetitive. The same thing. If you have a doctor that is somebody your family super trust and they're awesome, you're not going to reference another doctor if somebody gets sick. You're going to take them to your doctor. Same thing with a lawyer, same thing with an accountant, same thing with a plumber. I mean, people that don't mow their own lawn, that has somebody that does their lawn and maintenance care of their house, that keep their house looking amazing. They're not calling somebody else. So, car people are no different than that. But the business has been made so easy, and don't be mad at me for saying it's easy, because it's not. But it's been so easy that the customers show up. The manufacturer advertises, the dealership advertises, and total strangers show up. They already want the car, and we don't get in their way, and we end up selling them a car. That's not selling. That's taking a ticket. That's going to the movie theater and passing your money through the little grate they used to do. Now you do it. Now you have people doing that. I want somebody to come buy a car from me because of my reference, because of what I've done, what I've earned as a sales professional, and the product that I'm representing. I'm not selling just a random car. I've picked one car company, and most of you know that I'm very Toyota loyal. So it doesn't mean that I won't sell somebody something else on the pre-owned lot if they've done their research and they want it. But I would always try to move somebody to a Toyota because the risk is diminished because the car manufacturer makes a better long-lasting car than the majority of other manufacturers out there. And that's just the way it is. That's me trying to represent something for you. I should know more about the car business, more about the cars, the quality of the cars, than somebody that's not in the car business. And if I could do my own taxes, but what if I went to somebody that really understood the tax code and then really could save me a little bit of money and made me understand what I needed to do in order to keep my money in my bank account? Well, the accountant is going to be a better choice for me than me doing it for myself. It's the same thing, but that message is not getting out there. So let me go back and try to finish this up. Join some organizations. There are great organizations in every community. It doesn't matter how small your community is or how gigantic your community is. There's Lions Club, Toastmasters, Rotary Club, there's churches, there's youth organizations. And the reason people are involved in this is really networking. They're like-minded people. You join a deal, everybody has kind of the same like-minded ideas, and so you're with a group of people that you're going to enjoy. You do things for the city. Maybe you get involved in city planning, and you're making your community better. And I know most of you will look at me right now and go, Casey, I really don't have the time. I wish you would write down every minute of every day, everything you do, and then go back and see, do you really have time? Because you do. One of the greatest salespeople I've ever met in my life, Jerry Sabanda, is just an amazing representative for the automotive space. He's amazing. He's amazing. And he does so many vehicles, but he doesn't sell cars. He produces cars for his clients. And he takes care of his clients. And the crazy thing about it is he still finds time to plug into the community stuff. He'll go in and represent himself in a trade fair or whatever because he wants to meet more people. The more people that you know and the more people that know who you are and what you do, the more cars you're going to sell. Please try to escape from the four walls of your dealership and go on a search and find your next client. PK52, the Saturday Morning Meeting.